I remember the exact moment I felt the first crack in everything I thought I knew. We were at a mutual friend's engagement party, the kind with twinkling lights strung across the backyard, laughter spilling over music and clinking glasses. I was watching her, my wife, smiling at people, graceful and radiant like she always was, but something about her smile that night didn't reach her eyes. Something in the way she held her phone, tucked slightly behind her back, made a knot form in my stomach. Earlier that day, I'd noticed the missed calls. Just one or two at first, nothing alarming. She said she'd been busy with work, and I didn't question it. But when I saw the third one, from a number I didn't recognize, I felt a flicker of unease. She laughed it off when I asked about it. "It's just someone from the office," she said, tucking her hair behind her ear. I nodded, but the gut feeling wouldn't go away. Then it happened. He appeared, tall, easy smile, that kind of familiarity that sets off an alarm bell in your chest before you even know why. He started to talk to her, leaning in close, his hand brushing hers as they laughed at some shared joke I couldn't hear. My pulse picked up. I felt my throat tighten, my fingers clenching the glass I was holding. "Don't worry, darling," she said, noticing my tension. "He just wants to talk." And then she smiled, like it was nothing, like the way he was leaning into her. The way her laugh softened around him didn't mean anything. I wanted to believe her. So I told myself I was overreacting, that I was imagining things. But even as the words left my mouth, I could feel the lie gnawing at the edges of my chest. After that night, the subtle signs began to pile up. A missed message here, a hidden tab on her laptop there. The way she answered my questions a fraction too quickly, a little too casually. I started questioning myself. Was I being paranoid? Was I controlling? But then the small inconsistencies, the slips, the little lies, they became impossible to ignore. One evening, when she had left her phone on the counter, I saw the messages. Not just flirty texts, warm, inside jokes, photos meant to be private. My name, my shared life, replaced in the digital space with a secret she had carefully nurtured. My hands shook. I couldn't look away. I felt dizzy, the walls of our home closing in, as if the air itself were taunting me. Every memory, every gentle kiss, every "I love you" now felt layered with deceit. I confronted her quietly the next morning, trying to keep my voice steady, though it felt like it would crack. "Who's he?" I asked, holding her gaze. Her eyes flickered, just a flash, but it was there. "It's nothing," she said, a rehearsed calm in her tone. "You're overthinking it." But I knew, the way she avoided the corner of my eye, the slight hesitation before she spoke. It all screamed the truth I didn't want to admit. Over the following days, every routine became a minefield. I watched her laugh a little too easily at messages, double-check her phone when I came near, brush past me with casual excuses. And every time I tried to reach her emotionally, there was a wall. I loved her. I had loved her through every late night, every argument, every quiet, lonely moment. But love didn't protect me from betrayal. The final confrontation happened in the living room. Sun streaking through the blinds, dust motes floating in the warm light. I asked her to be honest, and this time she didn't try to hide it. She confessed, not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet, weary admission that left the room hollow. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she whispered. "I didn't plan for it to go this far, but it did." I felt a mixture of relief and heartbreak. Relief because the secrets were out, heartbreak because the person I trusted most in the world had chosen someone else, even in small, repeated ways. She wanted forgiveness. I wanted clarity. We didn't argue, didn't shout. There was only a long, suffocating silence where love and pain collided. When she left that night, the door clicked softly behind her. I realized I had been holding on to something that didn't exist anymore. I sank into the couch, staring at the space she had occupied, memories turning sharp edges into wounds. And yet, somewhere inside, a quiet strength began to grow. I wouldn't forget. How could I? But I could survive. I could reclaim the parts of me that still believe in honesty, in trust, in self-respect. I went to bed that night alone, the house heavy with absence. But in the emptiness, I felt the first stirrings of freedom. Betrayal had shattered the world I had built, but it hadn't broken me. And maybe that was enough. For now,